welcome to the Slingshot Channel. A while ago I showed you this beautiful FX Airguns Verminator Mk2. It's an arrow shooting rifle that is an airgun, of course, and it is unregulated in Germany, so it's legally a toy because it shoots the projectile over the barrel and not through the barrel. But it is a dangerous toy, I can assure you. Now we are very happy to have this in our German store, link below. But of course this channel is all about homemade weapons. So the question is, can we take this concept and make something out of it that's really as cool, maybe even cooler, but it's homemade? I think we can. We've been using this legal loophole to make this pistol, which also is shooting a projectile over a barrel. And of course it's also air powered, can be pumped up with a CO2 cartridge here. And it has a solenoid valve, so it's an electronic switch. And it has a good bang. Of course, this is not comparable to the beautiful FX Airgun rifle because it's not really accurate, it has no aiming system, and also reloading is a pain. I can really tell you that getting this filled up is a lot of work and it takes serious time. Reloading is an issue for the Verminator too. Even though once you have pumped up the air magazine with about 200 strokes, then you have enough air for 70 shots with arrows, but you still have to get the arrow over the barrel, and you still have to cock the action, and then you can shoot. Much faster than a crossbow with all the hassle, but not as fast as I want to, because I like to have a warning shot that I may fire after the real shot though. Can we take this concept and make it a two-shot version and also make it accurate so that it has aiming? Well, let me show you what I came up with. Meet the side-by-side solenoid hunter Mark I. Let me show you its features. As you see, it's a two-shot weapon with two air containers, two Schrader valves, the two solenoids, two barrels with a barrel length of 50 centimeters, of course a scope. It also has something really special because I have attached the amazing through night TN40 light, which is probably the most powerful light I've ever had in my hands. I attached this to the front, which is legal only because this is a toy and not a gun. The trigger system is really special too, because it has two independent triggers for solenoid 1 and 2. But it also has a third switch, and as you see that's a protected one, because this is dual purpose. It is a safety, so only if you have disengaged this safety, then you can fire, and you can actually hear the solenoids clicking. And if you fold it to the front, it's automatically in the safe position. But it also serves another purpose, because these can be the safety for this one. So if you shoot both triggers, and then you fire this one, then both solenoids will open at the same time. The weapon is really compact, it's about 80 centimeters in total length, and of course it's a bullpup. This means that the barrel is consuming most of the length of the weapon. The weapon also has a detachable bipod, so you can shoot it like this, but at any time you can attach the bipod, which is really good for target shooting. And of course I have blocked the barrels as usual, so that you cannot shoot a projectile through the tubular barrels. Okay, now to the light. This is actually sponsored by ThruNight, and I'm really grateful for it, because believe me, it is a fantastic light. If you switch it on, 2 clicks automatically bring you in the full power mode, and then it is so bright, can't believe. And it's also very focused. I mean, look at that. And this is an early August day, in early afternoon. I have to clean up this space. It's amazing, you almost need no scope. And you also don't really need a gun, because this is a weapon in itself. Nobody can look into that without getting blinded. Filling it up is really easy. You just take this bike pump and then fill it with the CO2. The arrows are again made from conduit, PVC pipes, that fits exactly over the aluminum barrels. But what I did is I bought professional vanes that are smaller in diameter, but actually more effective in rotating the projectile. And these ones are just field arrows. This means that I'm using nails as tips. Of course, I could also use kunai knives or any other tip that I can get. Those are available just as packages of 50 or 100 of the vanes, and they give you these double-sided tape strips, so it's really easy to attach those to an arrow. And I can assure you they fly better, rotate more fast, and also I think it's more accurate. Okay, let's go for a test shot. And as you see, the target is pretty dark. But look what happens when I switch on the light. And we'll do a double shot first. Wow! Let's look at the damage. Alright, they came in a little bit high, but look how well the two shots stayed together. And also I think that the barrels aren't really perfectly tuned to shoot in the same height. But to me, from 17 meters, that's good enough. Alright, let's try again with single shots. Alright. Statistically, the duck is dead, as my old statistics professor used to say. Okay, as this is also a sponsored video for Through Night, they helped me paying for the material of the weapon. Thanks for that. I'm going to show you a little more of the features of this really great light. I wouldn't really promote it if I don't think it would be a very, very good product. First of all, it is super big because it has 4 of these powerful little LED modules. It is very easy to use because it has a single button, and you press it and you press it again and it goes off. If you press it twice, then it activates this super high power mode, which is unbelievable, I think. When the light is on and you keep the button pressed, it will cycle through its mode. 2, 3, and at any time 2 clicks and you're in super mode. And the lower stages are really also very bright, but the light can last like 58 days or something on a mode like this. Of course, in this mode, it will last only a few hours, I guess. Now, if the light is on and you press the button twice, 2 times, then you are in this strobe light mode. One of the things that I like the most is this, because it means that you can charge the battery with the supplied adapter. So you don't need to remove the batteries, which are actually, I think, very high quality, because good batteries are the key to great flashlights. Wow, look at that. I can shine the light on the clouds. This thing is like a mile-long lightsaber. It's a really deep valley down there. Let's see if we can shed some light on it. Weak mode. Power mode. Oh, wow. Look at that. Even though it's very powerful, it's not heavy. It's actually fairly light for its size. They also give you like belt attachment parts and so on. So it's really fully complete. And also it's not that expensive. I think it's around 200 euros. You can buy it on Amazon, but you can also buy it in the link down below. And I think you even get a discount if you click on the link and buy the light. Will this ever be as good as the Verminator? No, I don't think so. There is a limit to what you can do at home. The Verminator has a regulator, so it makes sure that every shot has the same power until the reservoir is empty. This one suffers from like uneven charging and all these mechanical issues. But I think for a homemade weapon, it is fun, and actually I love the design. the two-shot and the flashlight.
Okay, I hope you like this, because that's it for today. Thanks and bye-bye.